Know that we saw that coming. I just want to know your reaction from just what seems like a spectacular performance on your part and the team.
Yeah, we wanted to be aggressive today. We definitely wanted some guys in the break because we knew the start would be pretty hectic. So, yeah, I mean, Wild, Tish, Chris, all those guys, everybody on the team was really good at that stuff. All those guys that aren't necessarily real climbers, but they're smart racers and they're good on every terrain. So we had those guys up front, and yeah, Hindley was in there, so UAE had to pull pretty hard. Yeah, the last climb pretty short but steep, and with a little downhill and flat, you can really make a difference. So Jonas said he felt really good, and yeah, he just took off and
Yeah,
pretty good.
Now take us back to the gap that ended up getting established. Were you surprised that it got that far out? And can you tell us about the thinking that was going into that?
No, like I said, with all the downhill and flat after, if you really have the legs, you can make a difference. And yeah, with such a big break still up the road, it was in Jonas's favor. You know, there were some guys still up front that maybe had interest in the stage or the GC, so if he could link up with those guys and yeah, try and work with them, yeah, you can make a big difference.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was the calculus with Jai? Because obviously everyone let him get a long leash.
Yeah, I mean, nobody really wanted to let him go, but yeah, UAE had to ride really hard, and yeah, it was their problem first and foremost. I mean, yeah, we can't give Jai a lot of minutes, but this early in the race, you have to gamble a little bit and use the strength of the other teams a little bit.
And finally, your assessment of the time that Jonas was able to put into Tadej. A lot.
Yeah, a lot. I think on these kind of stages, you can make a bigger difference than a summit finish. Yeah, just if you push on and have the legs, then you can do a lot of damage. And yeah, he did a great ride today.
But you weren't surprised at how much damage he did do?
No, I expected, yeah, it to be that much. You know, if you have a gap over the top, then yeah, you don't come back.
And he didn't.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And what did you see from Tadej? You were sitting on his wheel there the whole time after he was dropped.
Yeah, yeah, he was still riding super strong. I wasn't sure what the time was to the groups behind us. Then after a while, he slowed down a bit, waited for the group with Yates to come back. But yeah, everybody was suffering a bit, so it's not always smooth rolling when in a group like that.
Do you think this is the Tadej that we've seen in previous years? Do you think he lacks a little bit something, or do you think Jumbo really caught him and UAE off guard today?
Oh, I think we did a really good performance, but yeah, nobody knows you know, everybody has their problems and their different condition coming to the race, and that's what we race for, to see how everybody's doing. But he hasn't had an easy rehab and everything. But yeah, he's such a super talent, super freak that we knew he would always be a big challenger, regardless of the injury he had this spring.
Well, for sure, Jumbo and Vingegaard has kicked the beehive now. You can expect many attacks to come from Tadej.
Yeah, for sure. That's what made the Tour so hard last year. He's a tough cookie. He's always attacking, and yeah, it's great for the sport the way he rides. So yeah, it's only the 5th stage, but yeah, so far so good. But we've got our work cut out for us now that he'll be on the attack.
Thanks, man.